Welcome everyone to our third leg of our Pokemon journey. My name is Christian. I will be continuing this Pokemon, Crystal playthrough. That's the one. And I believe Michael left us off fighting against this Chikorita. I'm glad we are not in a bad spot here. I will be playing for 15 minutes, hopefully defeating this Chikorita. I assume we're fighting a trainer because that is the question mark man Pokemon. I might get to name them. Yeah, I get to name them. Cool. Michael left me off with that. He is our rival, and our rival in this situation is going to be someone fun. Oh no, I don't get to pick their name yet. Okay, sounds good. This is before Pokemon had sprinting, which is interesting. It's been a while since I've played a Pokemon without sprinting, but Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal is the generation that I've by far played the most out of any other generation. I have played through Silver twice, Gold once, and I've played through Crystal once as well. So playing through Crystal again, I have a lot of nostalgia wrapped up in these games. Let's just walk around and talk to some people. I don't need to know any of this information. I'm just gonna play this like I would play this. So I'm gonna... We only have the one Pokemon, right? Whoops. Yeah, I understand that's my Pokédex. Okay, we just have Bulbasaur, which is a Totodile. I am very happy we have Totodile. That is the Pokemon that I always had growing up. That I always picked. Back when I first played Pokemon, I didn't understand how it worked. I didn't understand how leveling up worked. So I would just have one Pokemon in my party the entire time. I might have like 2 or 3 that I caught throughout the course of the game, but I would never actually use them. So I would just have one level like 70 something to for Alligator, and then like a couple of like level 6s and a level 12 going into the Elite Four. So I just have to like make sure as much as possible that my that I had a lot of potions going into the Elite Four basically. But yeah, I'm really glad that we're playing Crystal here. I mean, I could play this game probably like close to infinite number of times. This is one of the few games that I could probably just keep playing and be fine with. So I'm happy we're playing it. Crystal is the one that I've played most recently out of the Gen 2 games. I grew up with Silver and Gold. My parents one day, they told me to look underneath the bed sheets of their bed. And so I was like, okay. And I was looking, and then lo and behold, boom, there's a Pokemon game, and I was freaking out. I was so happy. For whatever reason, I really wanted a Pokemon game. I don't know why. I have no idea how I got that thought in my head that I wanted Pokemon. But I did, and my parents gave it to me. And then they're like, that's not all, keep looking. And so I kept looking, and then I found not only Gold, but also Pokemon Silver. And I was just blown away. I was like, oh my gosh, 2 Pokemon games, this is insane. I'm sure they didn't understand, and neither did I in that moment, that Gold and Silver are just the same exact game. But they gave them both to me. I remember playing, like, I think I played Gold for a little while, and then I popped in Silver, and I was like, oh, this is like the same game. So I kind of just stuck with Gold, and then I finished Gold that way, and then played through Silver, and finished Silver. And then a little while after the fact, I came back to Silver again, and just ended up playing through it again, just for the fun of it. And then I played through Crystal, because I knew a few people who did have Crystal, and I thought that that was fascinating. And I came to learn that it was a Gen 2 game, so I was like, hey, Gen 2, I'm down with that, so played through it again. That was, that most recent Crystal playthrough was not terribly long ago. I'd say it was somewhere in the realm of 5 years ago, though. I've played a decent number of Pokemon games, not very many, but I've played my fair share. This Silver and Gold were my first, as I mentioned. After that, I played, what did I play? He's talking about berries. I saw that berry tree out there. Oh, cool, he gave us a berry. We are sharing this playthrough. The communal Pokemon playthrough. What did I play after Silver? I think after Silver, I got my hands on Sapphire, I want to say, on GBA. by borrowing it from someone, and I played through that and finished it. Oh, we get a trainer fight. Cool. Oh, we don't. Okay. Oh, I can't go this way, I believe. Okay. Played through Sapphire on GBA, and then what was after that? I did not play through Leaf Green or Fire Red, I believe. Oh, wait, I did! I have! I've played through Fire Red, now that I recall. Yeah. I played through Fire Red about 3-4 years ago, actually. A remake of Gen 1, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, I've played through Fire Red and enjoyed it. Then after that was Emerald. I borrowed Emerald from a friend and played through that. And then I got Pokemon Diamond on the DS. I enjoyed that a lot. Played that through. And then after that was kind of my Pokemon hiatus. I did not play through Black or White or Black 2 or White 2. And then it was a while before I got a 3DS, so I did not play through X or Y. But right when I got my 3DS was kind of around a similar time frame as Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire coming out, so I ended up getting... which one was it? Omega Ruby, I think, was the one that I ended up getting, yeah. And played through that and finished it. And so I also ended up getting Pokemon Sun, played it for about a dozen hours, haven't gotten back to it. But what can you do? I mean, I enjoyed what I was playing, and then Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? I think they're both called Ultra. Oh, okay. I guess we already talked to this guy. Okay, back down we go, I think. Don't have Cut yet. Yeah, definitely don't have Cut. Even when I first played Pokemon, I gave Cut to my freaking Feraligatr. So my Feraligatr had Cut and like Scratch and Surf. Oh man, I did not understand how to play Pokemon. That brings us to today. We're enjoying a nice session of Pokemon that's shared across 3 individuals. 3 friends brought together by one video game. It's crazy that this is something that's happened. Never in a million years would I think that we would ever be doing such a thing. It's crazy. I feel like my role in this several-part Pokemon playthrough is going to be kind of the support role, I think. I'm not going to play this game, I don't think, very differently than I would if I was playing by myself here. I think largely what I'm going to be doing is, like I said, trying to play the support role and make sure our stuff's grinded up properly. Because I don't want to be mean to my buds here that I'm playing this game with. So, gotta make sure our Pokemons are healed, make sure they're leveled up. Might look into getting a Pidgey, actually. I tend to get the flying type that's usually sitting around because flying isn't usually a type you get out of your starters. At least in this game it's definitely not. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do next. We just encountered Mr. Mean Guy. Can I call? Is that something I can do? Man, it's been a while. Can I call Professor Elm? Does he want me? He's very upset. They had a Pokemon stolen. How could anyone do that? Okay. Alright. Well, let's go back there and see if there's something that we have yet to do back there. Back in whatever town. Hometown. Funny story is, I had a Game Boy Color, and this was my first Pokemon game. Not Crystal, but Gold and Silver. And I had a foster brother at the time who... Oh, cool. This is where I want to be. I had a foster brother at the time who told me that there was this cave, and he told me that the cave was my gym. He told me that he was playing, and he unlocked... Yes! I do get to pick the rival name. Sweet. And since we know a certain someone who is screwing us over with this playthrough, we're going to name our rival accordingly. Because we all know that Tucker's the one ruining this playthrough. But anyways... Yeah. Oh, mystery egg. He told me that the cave was my gym, and so he told me to sit in the gym and wait. Just wait for challengers to approach. So I sat in the gym, I waited for like 30 minutes, And I just sat there, and no one came, and I was sad, and I was like, no one wants to come to my gym. And then I left. I left the cave, and I felt really guilty because I just left the gym, and if any challengers approached, they wouldn't be able to make it there. I didn't understand how video games worked. So, yeah, I was a sad boy. Pokeball, cool. Might try capturing a Pidgey. I've got like 4.5 minutes left before I have to cough up the torch here. But my foster brother, he did play a lot of Pokemon at the time, because I had it and I had my Game Boy Color, and he was free to play it if he wanted to, which he did. And for some reason, he had a Tyranitar, and he really liked that Tyranitar. So that kind of became a staple of my party because I played that save quite a bit. Save money for me, thank you. Yes, we are going to save our money and get it from our mom. I'm not sure what happens if you tell her no. But yeah, with how many times I played this game, the Gen 2 games, they've all just been regular, just any percent runs. None of them have been particularly creative or interesting. Oh, we're gonna get the catching tutorial. Oh no, I should have said no. Oops. Okay, there goes a bunch of time. Well, now they won't have to put up with the capture Pokemon tutorial. Rattata. I used to always say Ratatat for some reason. I always used to call Rattata Ratatat. I pronounce so many things so incorrectly. I'm sure there's lots of Pokemon that are that way that I just don't remember. We caught it. Yeah. I don't think we get it though. That was just him. I always thought that that was so weird, seeing someone else on the left-hand side of the screen. When I was little, I was like, whoa, what is going on? This isn't me. Yeah, I didn't really understand what any of these sprites really were. Like, these little, like, gap thingies here that are, like, supposedly hills. I can kind of see the suspension of disbelief now that those are hills. But back then, I used to think that they were just, like, brown barriers, like sandbag barriers or something. But now I understand. I still can't help but seeing them as barriers first, though. I have to kind of like trick my mind into thinking that they're hills. It's meant to look like an elevated land mass. And that's okay. We don't want a scene treat. Scratcher. Also played quite a bit of Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. I've probably played way more of the mini-games, though, than I actually have the battling in those games. I thought the battling was fine. I just liked the get in and get out nature of all the mini-games. Oh man, my time's already almost up! This is crazy! That's fine. We'll get used to the rhythm of things eventually. Looks like my Pidgey capturing will not be happening in this playthrough, but maybe the next one, that's what I'll pursue. Do we have some money? How do I check that? I want to check my pack. No? No way of knowing, huh? Let me check my status. Oh, okay, there we go. 3,300. I think that'll be enough for me to purchase some Pokeballs down the line and make some magic happen. Oh boy, random battle. I believe that area in the upper left is now open. Boy, it does not feel like I accomplished much. I feel like Pokemon is best experienced in longer chunks. At least for me, at least. Kind of feeling your character progress in a more concrete fashion. Ooh, we might be able to capture a Pidgey here. Let's try. Yes. Let's see if we can make some magic happen. I remember all the rumors about tapping buttons on the Pokeball. Oh boy. I don't remember what it was that I would do. I want to say I might have just tapped A the entire time. I never really, like, I remember hearing, like, if you press B, it'll cancel or something like that. We're gonna call our Pidgey, we'll call him Fly Boy. Okay. So far, we haven't descended into too many shenanigans. Looks like I've only got time to quick stop at the Pokestop, and that's where we're gonna call it. Poke Center, I should say. Alright, we will heal. And that is it for this playthrough. Michael and Tucker are gonna have to deal with that Pidgey. And they will have to progress further as things continue. Well, until next time, Tucker will continue taking up the torch next.